Cancer, welcome to your reading. So I'm going to start here with your current energy and let's see what is coming out for you. Okay, let's see what you need to focus on and your past. Your strength. Near future. What else do you need to know? What else is influencing this? Hopes or fears? And your potential outcome? So looking here, bottom of the deck, I am getting the Page of Swords. Now, the Page of Swords is a very inquisitive energy. And so asking a lot of questions, getting down into the details, it feels like it's a lot of thought that's coming through. And so you might be asking yourself these questions because what I'm getting is all internal energy. So it's a lot of digging deep within yourself, looking for answers, solutions, plans. I'm getting a lot of just maybe formulating a plan, the way the information is coming through to me. So take it as it makes sense for you. But I'm getting a lot of internal reflection and really getting into the details here. And so right away, you had 3 cards jumping out for your current energy. One of them is the 6 of Wands. I love this. Overcoming obstacles and challenges. It's victory, success. I'm getting the 8 of Pentacles, mastering it. 4 of Swords, healing. So the 4 of Swords is stepping back, taking a break so that you can rest, recover, heal. And it feels like you did. You did. In fact, you're coming out of this much stronger with this 6 of Wands energy. Whatever you did to kind of work on yourself, heal something within yourself, it's working. It is definitely working. Eight of Pentacles here in the middle tells me that you mastered this, that you have got yourself to the point where you can kind of almost really put yourself back out there again, because that 6 of Wands, it's not just success and victory. It's needing to be seen, needing to be out in public and take that kind of victory lap. In what you need to focus on, I'm getting the 4 of Wands. The 4 of Wands is a reason to celebrate. It's also a marriage card in tarot, so just take it as it makes sense for you. But I like the balance connected to it because I've got the 4 of Wands there. I've got the 4 of Swords here. And then showing up in the past, I've got the 4 of Pentacles. There's a lot of stability that is forming for you. And it's all because of the work that you've been doing. What's showing up here in the past energy with this 4 of Pentacles is you focusing on yourself, holding on to what you have, working on your foundation. This is that rest and recovery period. It happened here in the past. Where you are now is really on the other side of it. At that completion point is how the energy is coming through. Even though I'm not getting a 9, I am getting the 8 with that energy that says that you've gotten yourself to a really great place here. In your strength position is the 3 of Pentacles. So the 3 of Pentacles, it's teamwork, it's collaboration, working with another person. So when it comes to all of the work that you've done internally, now it really is time for you to put yourself back out there. And out there can mean a lot of different things. It's more just that visibility, interacting with your friends, your family, coworkers, whatever it is, wherever you really kind of want to develop and maybe strengthen those connections. That's the 3 of Pentacles showing up here in your strength position. In your near future, I am getting the 9 of Cups. Love this. The 9 of Cups, it's all about your goals, your dreams, your wishes. And so having that show up here in your near future, it's kind of the reward for all of the work that you've done. It's now you're starting to see just the impact of all this healing and what really is meant for you to show up along the way. I love that energy. When I look at how the universe is influencing this situation, I'm getting that Queen of Pentacles energy, which is a lot of stability, and the 5 of Swords, resolving a conflict. And this feels like that internal conflict. It feels like you're going to be continuously in this energy. It doesn't feel like it's a one and done. Even when you feel like you've gotten yourself to a completion point, something, or you may just want to kind of do that pulse check on yourself. That's how the energy is coming through with that Page of Swords, but also here with the 5 of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles, because you did a lot to get to this point. You focused a lot on your own stability. You're not about to let yourself kind of fall back into an old pattern or whatever really led to that internal conflict in the first place. You're going to do everything within your power to maintain the stability that you found. Showing up here in your hopes or fears, I'm getting the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups, new chapter, new beginning. Love that energy. It's what you want, and it feels like it's what you're getting. Three of Wands is showing up in your potential outcome. And so that Three of Wands energy, it's waiting for your ships to come in. It's that card of patience, but I'm getting something connected to your journey. So let's dive in and get more details here and see what's going on. Tell me more about that. Okay. With the Six of Wands, so that card of success, the healing work that you've been doing, that Eight of Pentacles energy, I'm getting the Hanged Man here. The Hanged Man, I'm not picking up the pause or delay. I feel like that period of taking that time out, that shows up with the Four of Swords, everything, it feels like it already happened. What I'm getting here with this Hanged Man energy is the way that you're looking at the entire situation. You're able to see things from that big picture perspective that prior to this healing, you weren't able to see. There's details that you're able to get to that you weren't previously able to see. And so I love the way that this is playing out, because that Hanged Man energy, once you're able to see it from that different point of view and you're able to understand the big picture, you won't allow yourself to fall back into an old pattern because you're going to see it coming. Tell me about that Four of Wands. Nine of Swords. So the Nine of Swords, stress, fear, anxiety. It's connected to your stability. It's connected to a reason to celebrate. I'm actually going to get a little bit more because it feels like that's the healing work that you've been doing, that you've been overcoming any kind of, if it's connected to a relationship, if it's a relationship wound that you were healing, it feels like you've done a lot. You've made a lot of progress here. It is showing up as a 9, so it feels like it's a completed cycle, but let me get a little bit more information on it. Two of Wands. Two of Wands with the Nine of Swords. Okay, so seeing the potential in a situation, wanting to move in that direction. This is where it is coming through as an 8, not quite as that 9 of Pentacles. But what I'm getting here is focusing on what really matters, focusing on identifying the potential in a situation. Something here with a lot of, I'm getting grounding stability out of that Four of Wands. So it's that card of family, home, marriage, all of those things. And so don't invite trouble is really how this is coming through. Unless there is a reason to be anxious or nervous because something happened and it actually happened. It's getting out of your own mind. And it feels like that's part of your internal struggle. It's getting out of your own mind, not letting yourself get caught up in some fear loop that may never actually happen. That just because you're afraid it might happen doesn't mean that it will. So I'm getting a lot of focusing on the positive, focusing on the potential in a situation, moving in that direction. Four of Wands, if that is one of your goals to get married and it's connected to relationships, letting yourself not get caught up in a relationship fear is going to be paramount. Tell me about that Four of Pentacles. Oh, I see you, Hermit. Tell me more. It showed itself, but it's not coming out. Nope, it did. There we go. The Hermit did come out. And so that Four of Pentacles and the Hermit tells me that you are in hermit mode. That was that pause or delay that I think is over just based on your current energy. It's showing up here in the past. So that Hermit, that Virgo energy, that kind of internal reflection, whatever time that you needed in order to focus on yourself, focus on your own needs, build that foundation, even heal, because that Virgo energy, that Hermit energy, it is about healing. That internal reflection leads to healing. I'm getting you're ready. It's connected to the focus. So something here, you're ready. Whatever this Four of Wands represents for you with that Two of Wands, wherever you see the potential for long-term happiness, long-term stability, maybe even marriage with another person, you're ready. Let's get this Three of Pentacles. Two of Cups. Yeah. So love and romance is really coming through. So again, any kind of relationship wounds that you have, don't let it hold you back. You have made so much progress. I can see it here in your healing journey. Open yourself up, focus on the future, focus on the possibilities here. Just because something happened in the past doesn't mean it's going to happen again. Tell me about this Nine of Cups in the near future. Wheel of Fortune. I love that. So the Wheel of Fortune, it's growth, it's prosperity, it's a positive turn of events. It feels like something that is meant to show up on your path at this exact time. And so this is a dream coming true, or the opportunity for you to really go after a dream here. That Wheel of Fortune is a positive turn of events. So lots of growth and expansion here. So whatever is happening now, even if you're not in this current energy of taking some sort of action, you will be. That's what I'm getting with that Wheel of Fortune. With the Queen of Pentacles, I'm getting the Empress energy. And so it's Venus, rules love and relationships. Love to see this. A lot of stabilizing yourself, focusing on what really matters to you and going after exactly what you want. You've been doing a lot of work on yourself. And so kind of know that you are coming at it from a very healed perspective. And so any person that you're drawing towards you at this point is going to be in that same energy. You're not drawing somebody that's damaged. With the Five of Swords, I'm getting the Fool card. I love this. All the work, all the healing, all of this kind of resolving internal conflicts. It's all leading to a new chapter, new beginning, a clean slate, cleared karma, new start. Love that energy. Tell me about that Ace of Cups. The Sun. You want better days ahead. You want hope, optimism, focused on the future, a new chapter, something that is emotionally fulfilling, going after exactly what you want. It feels like it's showing up. All of your hopes are appearing here in the reading. Tell me about that Three of Wands in the potential outcome here. Lovers. So something here is unfolding. So that Lovers energy, it's Gemini. It is soulmate energy. I've got the Two of Cups. I've got the Wheel of Fortune and the Lovers. And so something here is falling into place exactly the way that it's supposed to at the time that it's supposed to. And so this may be a person that you already know and you're being encouraged to focus on that person, that opportunity. Or it could be that this is somebody showing up here on your path. This would be that divine connection with the Wheel of Fortune and the Lovers both showing up here. And so take it as it makes sense for you, whether you know this person now or you're going to meet this person soon. So Cancer, this is your reading. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.